On November 27, 2013, this is BridgeHands, social lesson number 13. Greeting Bridge friends, Michael here at BridgeHands, and welcome you to another lesson on declare play. This time we're going to take a look at some concepts that we've touched on before in a little bit more depth. That is the end play, the safety play, and we're going to take a look at when we can use our spot cards to promote some extra tricks. Yes, you'll recall that in our previous lessons we talked about the three ways: finesses, ruffing, and promotion via entries to the long suit, oftentimes in the dummy hand. And today we're going to capitalize on that. We have a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and head for the table. I'll see you there. On our first hand, 1A, South will be the dealer and has a 5-4-3-1 suit. Hearts, Queen Jack 10, 9-8, great suit. Spades, Queen Jack 10, 3 times tight. In clubs, Ace Queen 10, 4th. Double tennises, and in diamonds, a small diamond. So 4, 5, 6 in clubs, another 3 high card points in hearts, another 3 high card points in spades. So that's 12. One distribution for that fifth gorgeous heart is 13 points. Opening, 1 heart. To the west hand, a 5-4-3-1, also with a ace 5 times in spades, 4 baby hearts in righty's suit. Jack 9-8 in clubs, and a singleton diamond. Do you want to overcall? I hope not. No, you've got 4 hearts. Your righty's got at least 5. If you bid 1 spade, your partner's going to sing like a canary and probably bid quite a bit. And how many tricks do you have? 1? No, you don't have 8 points or more. And if you had ace, jack, 9-8 6 times, maybe something, even a jump to 2 spades, but not with this. Just pass. To the north hand, there's a gorgeous suit. Look at those diamonds sparkle. Ace, king, queen, 10. 100 honors, 7 times in the suit. So there's 9 high card points. In hearts, ace doubleton brings us up to 13. King 3 times in clubs, up to 16. 3 distribution points for anything beyond 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got a great hand. You're interested in probably slam, aren't you? So probably a strong jump shift to 3 diamonds. Over to the west hand, it's a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the pointed suits, king 4 times in spades, king doubleton in hearts, 3 small clubs, and jack 9-8-7 in righty's diamond suit. Kind of wondering if that means he has a lot or not. Well, you'll pass. Okay, back to south. Well, your partner's made a strong jump shift, showing strong interest in slam with your singleton diamond. You're not much interest in slam. And then look at these major suits. You've got 2 losers in either of those suits, don't you? But you do have some stopper values, so sure, you'll go 3 no trump with this hand. And a pass by west. North, you have a hard time restraining yourself from not bidding on, wouldn't you? If you wanted to ask for aces, you'd have to have partnership agreements. 4 no trump would normally be just quantitative. Some of you may play 5 clubs, a super Gerber, a jump, 1 level is ace asking. 4 clubs, some of you may play that as ace asking, or just a secondary suit. At any rate, let's say that North has some temper, is happy enough to get a 3 no trump contract, not going to worry about the slam, trusting their partner in the south, especially with that singleton spade, and lets it play for 3 no trump. So the opening lead, well, I think you're going to go ahead and lead that spade suit. 4th best would be a 6, and partner, yes, does have a king and goes 3rd hand high, which they should. And we in the south play a 10. We could have played the jack or the queen, but we know what's coming next, don't we? Okay, and over in the east, you're going to play present count. So with an odd number, you're going to play low. With an even number, you'll play high-low. So go ahead and play a 4 of spades to our jack in the south, the ace, and we'll pitch, I guess, a club in the north hand. All right, so that takes care of 7 of them. They'll play another spade, a low spade, to a pitch of a diamond, I guess, doggone it, and a 9 of spades, won by our queen. Finally, we're in. Okay, well, let's see. Our diamonds are 7 and 1. So if we get some kind of a normal break with the ace, king, queen, we're going to be in good shape. So we'll play a diamond up to the ace. Everybody follows good. We play second round, and whoops, West shows out. So it was a 7-4-1-1 suit, which means they've got Jack fourth behind us. 8-card suit, the opponents have 4-1. It's only a 28% chance. Doggone it. Well, okay, I guess we're going to have to come up with some kind of a plan here. And it looks like we're going to have to try maybe finessing the heart suit, or maybe we can do something on the club suit. Let's take a look at that. So we'll play one more diamond, and they're pitching spades over by the west hand. Okay, I guess play a king of clubs, and now's the moment of chance or opportunity, or hopefully you've got some kind of a plan. So they both follow. You're a 7-card suit. Remember, you've done some pitching, and I guess we can play a club up to the queen or up to the 10. And we know that if righty gets in, since they led the 6th, 4th best, we're probably going to go down. So rather than to take that chance right now by doing the finesse, maybe it'll be 3-3. It's only a 36% chance, but we can take the finesse and hearts and kind of combine our odds there. So, okay, let's try the ace and hope they're 3-3, 1 and 3, that 36% chance. And yes, they both were. So, okay, we can go ahead and take our 10 of clubs, pitching a diamond, and at this point, we could try our finesse, but if they did have transportation, we would end up losing the farm. We've got 8 tricks. Let's just go ahead and make it a safe play. Let's go ahead and go up with the ace, get our 9th trick, let them have the jack of diamonds, and the king of hearts is fine. So looking at the hand, we had a little bit of bad luck there, and thank goodness North didn't bid all the way to 5, 6, no trump, something like that, or a high number of diamonds, which wouldn't have worked either with Jack fourth. Bad luck? Yes. But we sometimes on these we want to go ahead and play safely and see if we get the maximum opportunity to take tricks. Now, once we got over here to about trick 8, it was when we went up with our 3 diamonds, and then we had to come back with the clubs. We played the king, and it was a guess here whether we should take the finesse to the 10 or not. That might have worked and the other might not have. It wasn't a guarantee. But we thought, let's combine our odds. Even though it's a 3-3 chance, is 1 and 3. It did turn out that it worked. Okay, good. Next hand. Okay, in our second hand, almost the same cards with a couple significant changes. South this time has the same queen, jack 10, 9-8 and hearts. In clubs, missing the queen of clubs, ace 10 4 times, singleton diamond once again, and no jack of spades, queen 10-9. So it'll be a pass. Only has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 high cards. One distribution is 10. 11 high in a singleton. I'm okay with that, but not with 9. Okay. Over to the west hand, 5-4-3-1. This time 5 hearts, 4 spades, singleton diamond again, and 9-8-3 in clubs. So not even an honor, a true Yarborough. So a pass. Over to north. Looks like about the same hand again, doesn't it? We have a jack of spades we picked up. Not much help there. The same ace, king, queen, 10, 7 times of diamonds. Singleton ace of hearts, which is not as good as an ace doubleton if you're playing in Notrump. So it begs to want to play in a suit contract, doesn't it? Well, we don't have 22 high card points or 22 with distribution, so we'll open 1 diamond. And if our partner makes a peep, we'll try to be in game somewhere. Over in west, well, look at this. 4-4-3-2, again 4-4 in the pointed suit. Ace, king 4 times in spades, jack 9-8-7 in diamonds, queen, jack 3 in clubs, and king doubleton in hearts. About 14 points. You'd like to bid, wouldn't you? Although you can't make a takeout double because partners always go to your doubleton suit. You don't have enough to then bid another suit, which would require 17, 18 points, and a very good suit that you rebid. So I think you just have to pass and wait and see what happens. To south. Okay, you'll bid 1 heart. You have 6 points or more, and you have 5 hearts. Very good. Pass by west, north. Well, if your partner made a bid and you've got better part of 20 playing points, Do you just want to bid 3 no trump with your Jack Doubleton? If you bid 3 diamonds, it's only invitational. If you bid 4 diamonds, you blow right by 3 no trump. There's only one other bid other than 3 no trump. You know what it is? It would be 3 clubs, a strong jump shift. Peculiar as it may be, we don't like it, but it's a way that forces our partner to bid again. When we bid 1 of a suit, partner bids 1 of a suit, we bid 3. That is a strong jump shift, showing 1921 points or more. And in this case, it probably would work, although 3 diamonds, I suppose, if you want to hope that your partner's going to do something, I just think it's too strong. So if it was 3 clubs, you hope your partner is going to put you in 4 or 5 clubs, and sure enough, South will bid 3 no trump with the Queen 10-9. You could bid, I suppose with Queen third, you could bid 3 spades to show you've got half a stopper, and your partner with Jack Doubleton would be half a stopper. Another way around it. Okay, anyway, 3 no trump in the South, and the opening lead will be, well, you have to get to partner's hand, right? You've got nothing, so your partner should have the better part of 15, so help thy partner. And I suppose, since they bid clubs, 3 clubs rebid, why don't we go ahead and spade top of nothing? The 8 of spades is what will lead. Okay, play low. They'll go up with the king, third hand high or next to the top, and we'll play the 9. They will come back. Oh, by the way, you know on the rule of 11, they lead 4th best, and this can't be a 4th best lead, can it? Because if it's 8, subtract that from 11, it leaves 3 outstanding, and we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 in our hands, including the 9, so it must have been the top of a nothing sequence over there. Interesting. Okay, so they'll come back with the ace, smothers from the dummy, they'll come back with a 3rd, we'll win with the queen, and that's 11, and we'll just hope that they're 2-2 on the remaining spades, or we might be in some trouble. I guess we'll pitch a diamond here, and at this point, well, we'll hope the diamonds split. We'll play a diamond to the ace. Once again, they do not. They show it on the hearts, so we're kind of stuck. We'll play the queen, and I guess we're just going to have to hope they're 4-4 in spades. We'll try something else a little later to try some desperate maneuver, but I think we'll just hope they're 4-4. So they win the jack. If they had 2 spades over here now, they would be able to cash out. That would be a smart play, as it turned out. If this person had 2 over in the west, now then they might not be able to get to that hand potentially, right? Okay, so they both follow. That's good. They play a heart to the ace. We can now take our 2 diamonds and our 2 clubs, and we've made our 9 tricks. So that was kind of an interesting auction, wasn't it? When you have a hand like that, a very long suit, and you don't want to rebid 3 diamonds, you can just shoot for 3 no trump, or you can do 3 clubs. One of the very few times when your second suit on a strong jump shift does not have a 4-card suit. This would be the kind of hand to use it for. Otherwise, just bid 3 no trump and go for it. Hope for the best. 5 diamonds, I don't think it's quite the hand, because how many losers do you have? 2 in clubs and 2 in spades. I don't think you can count on your partner for, you're going to make 11 tricks. Yeah, 3 no trump's a better play. Okay, next hand. Same hands for north and south on our 3rd hand, 1C, and for east-west, not so much. First of all, south will pass over to the west. This time it's a 6-5-2-0. Ace, king, 5 times, like to be headed by ace, king. Our hearts, on the other hand, unfortunately, are 7-6-5-4-3-2, and a 9 doubleton in clubs. Well, you know they're not going to be in 4 of a major, are they, when you've got 6-5 in the majors? But somebody's got some really distributional hands here besides yourself, no doubt. I think a pass for now with 7 high. An overcall, I think I would overcall if they opened 1 heart, but not with this hand to start the bidding. You need 12, 13 points or more. Okay, for north, same hand. That's opening 1 diamond. Over by the east hand this time, it's a 5-4-3-1. Jack 8, 7, 6, 5 in diamonds, a Jack 3 times in spades, Queen Jack 8 4 times in clubs, and a singleton king of hearts, a kingleton as some would say. So a pass. Over to the south hand, sure enough, it's going to be the one heart call, which amuses West with 6 of them. You could overcall one spade, I suppose, for lead direction. So, yeah, why not? One spade it is. Over to the north hand. Well, that troubles you a little bit. You're not so sure about 3 Notrump now with 2 small. So I think you're going to do that 3 club bid for sure. This time strong jump shift, even with king 3 times. Don't like it, you got to do something. It's either that or 3 spades, which says you have a half a stopper, and I don't care for that bid. Okay, so after hearing 3 clubs, you want to go 3 spades. I think your hand's a little tentative for that, isn't it? So yeah, I think you'll pass. And south, hearing 3 clubs, it's either 4 clubs or 3 no trump. When in doubt, 3 no trump, right? 3 no trump it is. Okay, what are you going to lead here with this west hand? Ace king, 8, 7, 6. I think 4th best is your lead. If you were to play the ace, it would say your partner should unblock with the queen. You wouldn't really want that because they still have jack against you. So you're going to go the 4th best, the 7. This person leads the 6. I think that's a little bit ambiguous. You don't normally lead the 5th best. Your partner may want to know the count, but oh well. Okay. So a small goes up with the jack and 3rd seat high, and we win with the queen, and we know that the ace and king are out, and we're only 2-1 left. So we are on our own, aren't we? We got to get our tricks and hustle. Okay, so I guess we'll try our diamond thing. And they show out on the first trick. Wow. So that is 7, 5, 1, 0, and they're pitching a low heart. All right, we can go ahead and take our ace of diamonds and our king of diamonds, and certainly they're going to have a way back to their partner's spades. So we don't want to play diamonds anymore. And we're kind of between a rock and a hard spot, aren't we? We need a miracle. And so I guess we could play a club and try to finesse towards the 10. You should have really split that queen jack, shouldn't you? That was a mistake there, but they didn't bite on it. That might have been one possibility. Is hope that both of those honors, 1 in 4 times, they will be there. All right, you're not going for that trick. You come back with spade to the king. You realize you're kind of need a miracle. And you try for one by playing the ace of hearts, and sure enough, the king drops. Well, how about that? What was the likelihood there when you've got 5 and 1? Really? You got 7 against you and you hope it's king singleton? Well, let's talk about that. Let's say you had that hand, and here's your cards, and you hold them, your right hand, you hold them in your left hand. Your opponents might be able to see it, correct? Can you see that? So if you don't have your cards behind the table, if this is the edge of the table there, you have them open like this, they may see that king. They're not supposed to look, but if they see it, they can drop it, and sure enough will. So I don't think they did, though. The reason being is this wasn't the best of plays. We'll come to that in a moment. It did work, sure. Okay, we'll play a spade, let them go to their 7. They can take 3 more spades, so they've made their 4 tricks, but when they come back in a heart, we're in to get the last 2. So going back to the play is that if you need a desperate measure, which you do, take it earlier. Take your ace of hearts and leave yourself an entry back to the clubs, and when the king falls, you've got 3 diamonds, 1 spade is 4, 2 clubs is 6, and 5 hearts if the king's dropping. That gives you 11 rather than 9 tricks. Go with some gusto if you've got to do it. And remember, when you've got your cards out there and you happen to have this east hand, you got that singleton king, be careful. Don't let the opponent see it, right? Be careful how you hold your cards. Just those cards. Okay, let's try our next hand. Okay, our 4th hand, the final in this set, 1D, and once again, south is the dealer, and it's going to have that passing hand. Over in the west hand, it's getting a little better here, isn't it? It's a 5-4-2-2. This time, ace, king, jack, 8, 7, looking better, and a king 4 times. Now we're talking. We like our honors in our longer suits. 9 double 10 clubs and 2 small end diamonds. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One distribution is 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think you'll open it 1 spade. Over to the north hand. Well, I suppose you could double and then bid your suit. Otherwise, you just come in with 2 diamonds. Now, to make this type 2 double, which says you've got a semi-self-sustained suit or better, which you do, and we have 17 points or more, which we do, then I think, yeah, double and then bid your suit. So we'll make a double. Over to the east hand. It's a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the minor suits this time. Queen Jack 8 4 times in clubs, Jack 8 7 6 in diamonds, 2 small hearts, and a 3 small spades. Well, if you have 5 or 6 points, I'd say do it, but you don't quite have that. They're all quackers. No primary honors here at all, just secondary honors. I'd say pass. To the south hand. Well, 0 to 7 or 8-ish points, you'll make the first step. Above that, you'll jump 1. So you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and some nice body cards. Yeah, I think you're going to jump. You're going to jump to 3 hearts. 2 hearts, remember, is non-jump because they bid 1 spade. So 3 hearts, which really kind of muses over here for this hand we've got there. Thinking, what the heck? We got king fourth, so okay, they pass, fine. Well, that was kind of what you were afraid of. You're either going to have to bid for diamonds or 3 no trump, and you're kind of between a rock and a hard spot. I suppose you could do 3 spades because you're really kind of in a very bad position. It looks like a half stopper, but it's game forcing when you double and then cube hit the opponent's suit. So 3 spades comes to you, and you do have queen 10, 9, and okay. Not sure what partner's going with this. Doesn't look like a cubid, hopefully, in spades, and your partner's got good heart support, but we're kind of lost at this point. So 3 no trump, I guess it is. And the opening lead will be a spade. If you led the ace from ace, king, jack, if your partner has the queen, they're supposed to unblock it, but let's just go ahead and play 4th best. If they've got the queen, fine. We're in deep clover. So 4th best, 8 of spades. Play small from the dummy. From 3, we play the present count, 4, 5, 6. Odd number of cards, we play low. With even number, remember high-low, so 4 of spades it is. 2 are 10, and once again we know that's about it on this suit, because obviously West, who opened 1 spade, has got the ace-king, and apparently the jack too, because we didn't see it this time. Okay, well, we need a plan, and once again we're going to try our diamond thing. A diamond to the ace, to the king, and they both follow, okay. The queen, they do not both follow, so fortunately East has still got jack, the old jack 4 scenario, and obviously they're going to be able to get back into spade suits, so we cannot continue diamonds this time, which means we can do a club, and good for you this time, East. Yes, you split the honors there. Your jack queen, had you not split that, know that the jack is a winner or the queen is a winner. If you played the low, we could finesse to that 10 this time and make our contract. So you split honors, good for you. Okay, so we're in the south hand, not so good for us. We're gonna have to try the hard finesse, and when we want to encourage a person to play high, we'll play our highest, the queen, rather than the 8. It doesn't get anything because they see a double 10. The finesse does work, that's nice. So we'll play another one, and unfortunately, it did not fall. So, okay, even if it did, we had no way back to the hand the way we played it. So, all right, we can go ahead and get our king of clubs, and unfortunately, that's it. We've got our 8 tricks. They take their club, and they come back to the spades, take the diamond. Everything's their toppers, so we're going down 1. There was not really a lot we could do on that, was there? As it turned out, we just had a little bit of bad luck there because it was ace, king, jack 5 times on one side. It was no 4-4 split this time. There was transportation of the hand. And once again, we had that 1 and 4 crummy break 28% of the time. will happen that way, and it caught us on all 4 hands. Hopefully we won't see that as we go forward, as we start to do some of our safety plays and start to take a look at the value of some of these secondary honors, which we saw here. The 10 does not look like a big deal, but if you've got that 1 in 4 chance where they're both on the same side, the queen and the jack, had they not gone up with one of those, south would have made the contract. Well, okay, bridge friends, that completes part 1. We have a lot more hands, I think about 15 of them to go, and we have hands such as this one right here. This is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, finally we get a chance to start playing in a suit contract. This will be played in 4 spades, and as we can see, we've got some considerations with some of these secondary honors here. So we're going to have to figure out the best way to play that, and that's kind of where we're going to focus on. The next portion is what we can do in terms of to play the suit contracts where we have some spot cards, and I hope that you come on over to part 2. Thanks for your support at BridgeHands, and if you are a premium or ultra member, you know what to do. Come on over to www.bridgehands.com, log in, and let's go ahead and start taking a look at the next 15 hands. Lots to see here. We'll spend less time on the bidding and more of the proof of the pudding. That's right, the play of the card. So, as always, thanks for coming, and I look forward to seeing you on the flip side. Bye for now.